Lisa Bonet continues to turn heads as an actor, a style icon, and a mother. Needless to say, she's come a long way in her impressive career. Let's look back at some of the moments that brought Bonet to where she is today. Lisa Bonet got her first big break on The Cosby Show, where she played the rebellious daughter, Denise Huxtable. The first episode premiered on September 20th, 1984, just 2 months shy of Bonet's 17th birthday. Based on the stand-up of the now problematic Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show was based on his ideas of everyday family life. For many, it was one of the first shows that illustrated a lovable Black family simply living life and dealing with realistic, hilarious, and impactful problems. Even years after the show's end, in 1992, Denise Huxtable was remembered for more than just her charming persona. She was also remembered for her over-the-top and enviable fashion choices. Fans today still credit her as a fashion icon and recall her most stylish moments and even pit her looks against her mom Claire's aesthetic. After playing Denise for 3 years, the opportunity finally came for Lisa Bonet. She was offered a role in her very first feature film titled Angel Heart. Angel Heart, which premiered in March 1987, followed a private investigator attempting to locate a singer named Johnny Favorite. The R-rated Alan Parker-directed thriller, which starred both Robert De Niro and Mickey Rourke, was a big step away from her wholesome, family-friendly persona on The Cosby Show. A scene that really solidified her distance from the America's Sweetheart persona was when she appeared in a nude scene alongside Rourke. Bill Cosby was reportedly against this decision, as noted by Deadline, as he wanted to preserve the wholesome image he painted of her on his show. Lisa Bonet continued to prove that she had bigger plans than playing someone's daughter in April 1987, when she posed for the cover of the Andy Warhol-founded Interview magazine. Seeing America's favorite daughter splashed across a magazine cover that promised a topless photo inside would alter her perception in the public eye. She seemingly matured with that photo shoot while still only being 19 years old. If her role in Angel Heart didn't prove her desire to enter a more mature phase of her career, this cover story definitely did. Bonet was beginning to prove that her time with Bill Cosby's idealized American TV family was coming to an end. But not so fast. Lisa Bonet still couldn't escape Denise Huxtable just yet. She spent even more time playing the famous daughter when A Different World, a spin-off of The Cosby Show, aired just months after her scandalous Interview magazine shoot. A Different World followed Denise as she attended the fictional HBCU Hillman College. Despite being the center of the spin-off, Bonet exited the show after just 1 season. The show continued for 5 seasons without her. Long after she exited the Bill Cosby bubble, Bonet spoke out about the allegations against her TV dad in 2018. When asked about the allegations in an interview with Porter, Bonet said, "There was no knowledge on my part about his specific actions, but there was just energy, and that type of sinister shadow energy cannot be concealed." Lisa's first love began at a New Edition concert in 1985, where she met rock star Lenny Kravitz. Kravitz soon moved to New York to live with Bonet, and by 1987, 2 years later, they flew to Las Vegas and eloped. Their big day also marked Bonet's 20th birthday. When he married Bonet, Kravitz was a no-name musician trying to get his big break. 1 year after the couple eloped, Lenny Kravitz and Lisa Bonet welcomed daughter Zoe Kravitz in December 1988. However, not even a child could save the young lovers' marriage. The two separated in 1991 and were officially divorced in 1993. During the years following her breakup from Lenny Kravitz, Lisa Bonet spent her time raising her daughter and starring in feature films. As a young mother, Bonet wanted to raise her children away from the crowds and flashing lights, so the two packed their bags and moved to the serene Topanga Canyon. Zoe spoke about this time in her life, describing it to Rolling Stone as a hippie-ish enclave, saying, "My mom always tells me I saved her life. She didn't intend on being famous, but then she became this sensation, and she was so young and really private. So moving away, being with her child, she really responds well to stillness and privacy." Maybe that's just what Bonet needed to refocus on her career. She'd go on to star in films like Bank Robber, Dead Connection, New Eden, and Enemy of the State, alongside Will Smith. In 2000, she starred in the romantic comedy High Fidelity with John Cusack, which followed record store owner Rob as he reflects on romance's past. 10 years after her divorce from Lenny Kravitz, Lisa Bonet got a second chance at love when she met actor Jason Momoa at a jazz club. When he was younger, Momoa had been smitten with Denise Huxtable, along with the rest of America, watching Bonet on their screens every week. The Game of Thrones star told James Corden in 2017, "Ever since I was like 8 years old and I saw her on the TV, I was like, Mommy, I want that one. I'm like, I'm going to stalk you for the rest of my life and I'm going to get you." And he did. Bonet later told Porter magazine in 2018, "I can't say it was full on from the moment we saw each other, but we have been together from the day that we met. In that moment, love came and it came big, and he did not run, as I think a lot of men do. He basically picked me up and threw me over his shoulder, caveman style." 3 years after they first met, Bonet and Momoa welcomed their first child together, Lola. Nakoa Wolf came a year later. Now, Momoa, Bonet, and Kravitz are all part of a loving family and have only good things to say about each other. Kravitz reflected on his big happy family, telling Oprah's Masterclass,
"It's beautiful, and it just shows you what can be done."
While Lisa Bonet has led an exciting, loving, and impressive life in and out of the limelight, she continues to keep a low profile. The actress spends her time raising her young children, hanging out with Zoe, and enjoying a long, happy marriage with Jason Momoa. And of course, Bonet, ever the fashion icon, continues to make headlines with her effortless style and beauty. Fans can catch glimpses of Bonet in episodes of some of the most popular shows of the last decade. She's played Detective Maya Daniels in Life on Mars, Sky Vanderveen in The Red Road, which starred husband Momoa, Tandis Moncrief in Girls, and Marisol Campos in Ray Donovan. We can't help but hope that Bonet makes her return to the big screen sometime soon, as America's sweetheart, a rebellious breakout star, or a loving mother. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Nicki Swift videos about celebrities are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.